I found out I was pregnant at the end of my freshman year of college. I've been studying at home at the local community college when I first began noticing changes in the way I was looking and feeling. Yes, my boyfriend PJ and I never planned on having a child so quickly, so we were definitely considering adoption, but never abortion. I was worried how I was going to financially get through this, but as I finished my first trimester, I realized that I wanted to keep the baby. I knew that if PJ was on board, we would be able to successfully raise this child and provide a normal lifestyle. At first, my mom was disappointed, but was excited at the same time. My friends, on the other hand, had different opinions. Some of their parents thought that I was a bad influence and didn't let them hang out with me anymore. Many thought that I was irresponsible and promiscuous. A lot of people also judged me for deciding to keep the baby. The whole experience really taught me who my real friends were. Definitely. I'm constantly judged whenever I bring my baby Sarah around in public. Older people especially stare wherever I go and often make comments on my poor decisions. I think it is because it is so out of the ordinary. Everyone expects you to grow up, fall in love, get married, and then have children. My life happened out of order. Some say I was irresponsible considering I was not using birth control, but I am dealing with my life as it comes. I am at peace with my decision and happy to have my baby.
I'm from Queens, New York, and I went to a public school with a lot of different kids from different socioeconomic backgrounds.
It's pretty good. I went to an all-boys school, so there wasn't really many teen mums there.
Well, I'm from Barrel, which is about an hour and a half away, and I went to just a public high school, and all the students are from, different backgrounds. So there's a lot of rich kids, but at the same time there's a lot of poor kids. And it's a big rural area with lots of farms, and, but a lot of older people.
Yeah, I knew of 3 girls in my grade that were pregnant, and they came from the lower class families, and from what I know, they didn't have supportive families.
Yeah, I know of 2. One has a 4-year-old at the moment, and one has a 2-year-old. I don't think they're any longer with their partners, but I think they're still pretty close. But I've seen photos on Facebook, they look very happy together.
Yeah, when I was about in year 9, there was a girl in year 11. She was a bit older than me, and she fell pregnant at school, and she managed to stay at school right up until she was about 9 months pregnant, and then she finally left and had the baby.
To be honest, I think that it's irresponsible for a teenager to get pregnant because as an adolescent, you can barely take care of yourself, let alone a child, and their priority should be like going to school and getting a job.
Well, sometimes, just things just happen. But if they have like a supportive community and family and partner, they probably would keep it. And, if they got people around to support them, even though they are young, they got people there to help them out. So I think in that type of scenario, it's fine. But if people aren't in the right stage of their life or have the wrong partner or something like that, well, abortion might be the better option.
I think people need to know what the consequences are of having a child when they're in their teen years. But I think if someone has adequate financial support and a good home to raise a child in, then why not? But I do recommend that people enjoy their youth.
First, I think they face economic problems because most of them probably can't support themselves and a child, and they also have emotional problems because if you don't come from a supportive family, then it'll be a lot harder to live with this kid.
Problems and struggles. They probably struggle during their high school years with the children. They face probably a lot of adversity through their other peers at school because it is a little bit uncommon. But and also money issues and later problems in life like not getting a degree or working full time because you've got a kid. They're probably the struggles of.
Definitely financial, so affording formula, food, nappies, and maybe even doctor's appointments or immunisations to keep their infant healthy even. But also probably just a lack of support as well from friends and family.
I know that if I were in their position, it would be really hard, so I am sympathetic, but I also think that they're irresponsible for putting themselves in that position in the first place, and that they should have thought about the consequences before that happened.
In different cases, yes. Ones that are just spur of the moment or you can't help. Those people probably have a bit of a struggle, but if you're not doing the right thing with taking birth control or using condoms, when they don't want the kid to start with, well then I have no sympathy for them.
No, not really, but in some cases there might be, yeah. But it depends what problems they're facing.